Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnett Gatz, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and the final enchilada to climbing our way to the top, to the very last deal. Now, before I finish this conclusion thing, there will be quite a bit of bonuses that I will include at the end final video before I wrap it up once and for all, because yes, I intend to give ourselves a big old challenge. I mean, I could have used that, I guess, if I wanted to get to level 50, but I don't know if it would even matter. I probably should do that anyway. I mean, maybe I could do that anyway. I'll do that in another episode, maybe, before we go to the final boss. But for now, let's get it on. Another sprite of Sybaris. It almost looks like it's someone, like a kangaroo or something, doesn't it? I never really thought about it before, but yep. So yeah, now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save again. And I'm going to save state. And I'm going to show you what happens if you fall. It's nothing to worry about, but at least that's one enemy out of the way, so... And we're almost done anyway. Look at that. That's all that happens. It just drops you back down to the lava dome floor, where it's a variation of it. But we don't really need to be here. Unless you want to quickly get out and come back. What in tarnation? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This can't be good. I don't uh-oh. That's not a good thing. Oh, okay, good. Don't you just hate that sometimes when it confuses you? Like, wait a minute. I know there's some older states. Now, there's going to be quite a bit of enemies, but we get to get our first look at our last one here, because there's like 3 down, 1 more to go. Well, not, like, all the bosses will be done, including the boss Gauntlet, except for the last final dude, and then that'll be all the bosses period in the game. Now, we get to get a look at him, but we're not going to be able to do much. So, let's get a look, shall we? Darn it! Darn mouse. There we go. If I remember correctly, nope. Okay, you can't see it from there. So, and again, if you want to fall down, go ahead, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just no point. I think what I'll do is, before I go to the final enchilada, is I'll go ahead and try to do the challenge thing. And then we'll wrap it up with the credit scene, because, whatever. Because I do want to get to level 50. And the other thing is, I should point this out, though, that when I got to level 50, because, yes, I cheated, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. It did not make the fight any easier. It just did not. The final boss actually has a lot of HP and can be kind of easily done, but not fully easily done. And it can be cheaply shotted if you do it just right. But other than that, and I like to kind of cheat with the shot just a little bit, but I don't like to do it too much, because otherwise it takes too damn long. Or it can. I mean, I could do like numerous runs, but there it is. There's the boss we're looking for. Well, not the one that we're ultimately looking for, no, but the final one out of the Gauntlet. Now, he might look a little something, but like someone we've seen before, but he's also different. So, yeah. You might be thinking, well, there's no pushover. Well, yeah, they're all pushovers, basically. But it also depends on your level. Like, I'm not cracking you, dude. A lot of people think this game is so easy. If it's so easy, like, by the time you get to somewhere, yeah, instead of, like, taking on battlefields and stuff and going in, you could probably get yourself whooped. You probably could, no doubt. Now, where are we at for, oh, okay. Ooh, I didn't know we leveled up. Yay, I didn't know we leveled up. Cool. 1520, damn. Wow. That's probably more than what we really need, but it doesn't really matter. So, we're going to go ahead. I can't tell you what we would have been at because, I mean, it's sad that it made us skip a couple of levels. I mean, instead of, you know, seeing what was 36, but it's okay. It's just a game. You know, I couldn't tell you what it is. It probably would have been, you know, 20 or something if I had to guess. But then again, that's the thing. It did it, you know, made us go up 2 levels, which absolutely sucks. But, I mean, in a sense that you just couldn't do that. Now, let me think here. I want to say it's this way. Yeah. But I'm not going to finish going this way. No. We got other enemies we got to take down first of all. Before we go and take on the Dudio over here. Now, if I remember correctly, we got something that will give us the full ultimate deal of items. That's another reason why I've been holding off as well, because we'll get a whole schlang of stuff. So that's another thing. Wow, Freezer Crab. I haven't seen that guy. I don't think that name in a while. I know I've seen that sprite. It's just a name. I couldn't think of it. I guess I don't know. So anyway, let's see. Ooh, 7 minutes and so many seconds. Did we split already? If we have, welcome back, folks. My name is Brian Barnagazzi. Anyway. Okay, so there's this guy. You know, Thanatos, another one of these. There's another one we want to take on before we take on this guy. Yeah, well, we could easily take on this guy. It doesn't really matter how you take him down. Just make sure you get them all down before you take on that guy. Even though you still could, and the thing about this place is that they will respawn, so that's a good thing. The bad thing is, you just don't want to do it without taking them all down. I might have to take them down again, but we'll see what happens after I get through doing all the challenge of getting 255 enemies per battle, and that's going to take quite a bit. I mean, quite a bit, you know. Just to get us through. See, like that over there, we need to get over there. And I need to get in there. And we will. How are we doing? Let's see. Yeah, we're doing good for now. Yep. Just good. I'm glad we don't have to deal with those oozes. God, man, those things are a pain. At least they can be. Water hags, nah, not so much. I mean, you know, I mean, wrong. Some monsters are really like a pain, and luckily, I mean, I don't. Well, in a way, it's not really good, but you know, whatever. There's not going to be any more regular enemies after this, so. Even if we could do it, I'm not even sure if we could or not. I'm glad. Okay, so if I go here, I can go up to here. Okay. What's the point of over here? Absolutely nothing, except to look in the mirror. Can't see it, but he's looking, facing that. He's facing this way into the mirror. But anyway, so oh. Well, then how the hell did I get over there? Do I need to come this way, maybe? What the hell's the point of this place? I don't know. You just gotta be careful. Well, I'll be right back. Damn it. Yeah, there is no way getting back that way, so let's not even pretend to entertain that thought. There we go, finally. I didn't think I was never going to get to this guy. At least up there, we don't have to worry about falling off, but I think that's the last of them. And, yep, it is. So, what I wind up doing is I'll meet you all on the battlefields after we get done through here. Ah, you can't go through that. Okay. Really? We don't care. Go away. They're not urgent enough to me. Darn bloody thing interrupting us. Oh, I hate when it interrupts. Anyway, so now what we want to do is turn the game speed off, check our time. We're doing good. So make sure you've saved because, you know. Alright, so. Yep, this is Zoo with two random enemies, regular ones. Chimera and Thanatos. I guess those are the strongest ones for here. I don't know. Anyway, what do I know? So just take it down. And just remember, Zoo has like the same abilities as Pazuzu. He's got the shield ability. It should be okay once you know. Oh, wow. Okay. You missed. Now you gotta kiss me. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm just kidding. Don't you dare kiss me. I'll smack you across the helmet. So yeah, just keep curing like usual. Keep yourself healed up like usual. Should be nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and now use Flare. Now you should be using Shield. Yep. Except that Pazuzu would have already used it by now before he would have even got to this point. But, you know, like I said, stronger but weaker. Always remember that as well. So it should be okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. No effect. I like that. So you just gotta defend. He might attack you, but, you know, it's better than... There it is. Yep, when the strike shield goes up, that's when you can't do anything. Not even attacks, I don't think. But whatever, let's just do spells on this Dingleheimer Schmidt. Of course you would. Of course, now he puts his shield up again. Yeah, he's almost done. There it is. I'm Skippy. Alright. Yeah, wow. Okay, sis uses me and just so many other things. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Little thing. It must be, I don't know, Ninja Star or something. Magic is 99. Damn, how did you get up to 99? Her attack is 115, so we only got, okay. Damn, her speed has risen up 76, 52, 92, wow, 32. Oh, we're at like 94. Sheesh. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see y'all next time. We're actually going to go up. I'm going to save state before all that, but, yeah. So, in the meantime, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. As we get to the final tail end of this game, the true final episode. I mean, I don't want to prolong this, but I'm going to have to. Because we're kind of running out of space anyway. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and upload this other video that's going to probably be really big for Top War. And the time that one comes out, it'll be like well after these videos are out. But yeah, so even though that this might be out, not out officially for released until next year, but hey, they'll be released every Sunday. Check it out, because once I release the last the last videos I gotta release, I think I've still got Command & Conquer Television I still have to release, and I'm not sure, but I think I gotta release Pokemon. And what else we gotta release? I think that's about it. I don't know. I don't think I have anything for ActRaiser yet, but and again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about ActRaiser. I might not even start that project right now, considering that I believe I need a controller anyway. The first part of the game, it's not a problem. It's just like there's one part of it that's gonna need a controller. It's like Chrono Trigger. I can start it, but I gotta get to a point that I gotta get a controller, which means it's going to be for me to switch over to PC. So I'm going to have to skip through a bunch of junk, go, yay, time to do this, and time to do that, and then you're going to go, gee. But then again, with the lack of views these days, is it really worth it for me to upload? I don't know. I mean, I'll finish up what I got to do, but other than that, I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, I'm going to try this as a trial by period basis and see how well the videos do. If they get views more and more, because it's not once we got started into the habit of what's going to come out and everything, then we'll see. Because I've ultimately made up my mind about what I'm going to do. So here's what's going to happen. Okay, Sundays is going to have, as usual, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Okay, because that's where we're going to start it at anyway. And then Monday, the first week, is going to be Tales of Destiny. Okay, I think I pretty much got a video ready for that. I'll check it out. And then Tuesday will be, well, Final Fantasy IV. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then on Wednesday will be Avion. I believe I've got something ready to go there. I'm not sure, but I think I do. And then Thursday will be, well, Pokemon. Yep. And then Friday, well, I might have something. I'm not sure on what I got yet for that. I know that Saturday will be Top War. I'll try it out with at least one video, and then I'll do it to 2, and then I'll go to 3 and see what happens. But then after that, the next Monday will be Final Fantasy VII. Tuesday will be Final Fantasy V. Suikoden will be on Wednesday, and on Thursday will be the next project. I think I want to say it's going to be Iron Hand. Not going to show that, but I don't remember what else I got here. I know that I'm going to be releasing as well Final Fantasy 1 on Saturday, I believe. I've already decided on that. I'm not sure when I'm releasing Breath of Fire, what date, but it'll be all settled out, and then the more views that pile up, the more subscribers I can get. Not that I need them for any reason, but to promote the channel, so that people know it's out there. So yeah, subscribe, put a like on it, smash the crap out of that like button, smash the crap out of that subscribe button, and you know, view the crap out of these videos and share the crap out of them, because you know, everywhere you can think of, because I mean, it really helps to get it out there. I mean, you know, everybody needs a guide, and I think that I think mine should be viewed as one of the best ones, because you got someone who has a lot of experience behind him, who's already played this game and is looking to do some more, but I'm not sure if I want to do more until I get better acquainted, especially with views and better equipment. Because while I could play this most constantly on my computer, yeah, I gotta figure out how to run it and everything. Because I do want to play like old classic games. I may have to go do something I really don't want to do, which is play it on SNES, because SNES was the way for me to put Chicos in there for the Zenith. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I can't play this on Zenith, I ain't playing it on no other freaking way. You can kiss my patootie. I like Zenith, and if I have to play SNES for most games, then I will. I don't have a problem with. What I have a problem with is just using SNES or any other source other than Zenith, because it was the only one to me that actually even mattered ultimately to me. And if it's outdone, and they think it's outdone, you can't beat the classics. I don't care what they think, how good they think good, you know, stuff like that is so good, yeah, you can't beat it. While a lot of good games have a lot of good potential, but you just can't beat what the classics have. The classics have nostalgia. New will never have nostalgia. And eventually, yeah, you know, sometime down the line, those will become something that are classic, and just like silly old Fortnite. I think it's stupid that they took out the building technique, but what do I care? I don't even play it. It's not really that point. It's just that, I mean, I really couldn't get into it anyway. It was just one of them sniping things to try and get a hold of advantage over your opponent. I thought that was stupid. And most games I really didn't care to get into anyway. Like Among Us, I didn't care for. This is my own personal thing, okay? Don't sit here and, you know, not do it just because I don't. I mean, you know, if you don't like it, that's fine too. But, you know, in other words, don't be, I mean, you know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you should or shouldn't. I just don't, I mean, I can't say that I hate the game, I just don't like it. Actually, I really don't care for it. It's just stupid. Because all of a sudden, okay, the game, okay, I'm just going to spoil it for you, alright? It has a way to do it where you can rat on people. It could be someone who takes care of your, it's like playing prop hunt, but prop hunt's better, in my personal opinion. So is TTT. You know, and that to me will always be better than that, because I liked it, and I don't really care to watch anybody else but Markiplier and them back in the old days when they were playing it. And if they're not playing it anymore, then that's fine with me. I don't really care to watch. I'll watch some of the new stuff, but I won't watch, you know, anything beyond what needs to be beyond that. Because you're talking about good old classics versus what's new. Well, some new can be somewhat good, but it also depends on what the hell's involved. Is it really all that worth it? No. I mean, it is if that's what you're into, and I don't have nothing against that. I don't have nothing personal against the game or the developers. Hey, I think the game looks great. Only, you know, despite the thing about it that was so damn annoying about it to me, you know, really it was. That's to me, though. If you don't like that sort of thing, well then maybe you shouldn't be watching my videos, because this is just my personal, how I view about it. doesn't mean that that anybody should go up there and give them hell about it. Like, why did you do this to such and such? This guy on BitChute or YouTube is because of you. He's doing this and that. No. It's not got nothing to do with that. See, the thing is, I just don't personally like it. I don't care for it. The graphics look great. I'll admit that. Like any other game, like Final Fantasy VII freaking remake, and I say frickin' because I don't like that damn game either. I ultimately did not wind up liking it for a few reasons. To me, it led up to a hype that should have never happened. Like, and a lot of things. One of them I will not go into because a lot of people don't want to hear it. Nobody even cares about what I feel about it. But what I will say something about that they should have never taken out was renaming your characters, because that was part of the thing, And another thing is that they're not going to consider even doing traveling like they did in the original, and that really doesn't really do well with me. It's a great game, has a lot of great potential, but in order for it to ever reach nostalgia factor, well, it probably will get it on its own anyway. But that's for those who actually care to play this stupid bloody thing. Otherwise, it means absolutely crap to me. It's like saying, here's something dumb for you to play. I mean, I don't ever want to play that kind of crappy game ever again. Resident Evil 1, the remake, was awesome to me. That's the only ever thing you will ever catch me saying that I liked about remakes. I think there was another remake that I can't think of right now off my head, but it was pretty cool too. But ultimately, I want to just say that this is just, again, my feelings, how I like these things, and whether or not some things about it I didn't like that made me just not want to even bother with it. I mean, I just don't care for it. I mean, I'll try it out, see how well I like it eventually at some point. Right now, I don't have any way to play it, even if I wanted to, because, well, first of all, PS4 emulation is not out yet. So far, they're still working on PS3. And I am not going to spend out the money for it. It's just not going to happen. Unless something comes along where I can buy the damn console where I got money, I just ain't going to worry about it. I'm perfectly happy with what I got. I'm not even gonna spend out money on a damn Nintendo Switch because it's $300 damn. Are you kidding? The day and age, I remember the day and age when it used to matter when things went down. Now that things have gone up to the point that it doesn't want to go down for a reasonable price for those of us who can't afford this kind of crap, and yet it's supposed to be the most excellent thing in the damn world. It's just like freaking TV. A lot of you, you would not know this, but people made a big old to-do about TV. And they still kind of do, but the difference is it was just about the TV and being able to watch that crisp black and white thing, and then finally when they had color, it was all about, well, it was a big old thing that you had to spend out money, and it was a big old thing because they had to, and it's like, okay, you know what? No. A lot of people didn't want it. A lot of people didn't get it. And there's a lot of people who never switched to cable or satellite. They watched just regular TV. They couldn't care. And then there was a lot of people who are still stuck with satellite and all that. They don't care if they never switch ever again, because I think it was kind of stupid when they started to say that, well, they're going to start losing stuff anyway. Well, I think that's just kind of dumb, because a lot of people will still want to watch it that way. Because they like to have bundles, and they think it saves them on money. But it's not really about that, I would say, ultimately. I would say it would be because, well, you're more used to it that way. And you can still kind of get a bundle, but you can't get what you used to be able to get. You know, and there's no such thing as saving when you have to include HBO, Cinemax. I remember that they always had this free thing, but you got to be careful because if you keep watching it for whatever reason, they'll start charging you. That was the stupidest things about these satellite companies. And I'll tell you what, you know, and they had some naughty things on there that some people really cared about, and then, yeah, it was sex. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't care. It was sex. It wasn't all about sex, but, you know, a lot of it just, majority of it was like, it was one of the things that was free. Same thing with IFC. It wasn't porn, oh no, but it was sex. People getting naked. What would I know about that? Well, I don't know. Maybe because I accidentally saw it. Accidentally, purposely. I don't know. I don't really care. But, so, I just didn't want to reveal that yet till I was ready to remember, I guess, that I even did that. I forgot all about it for all this time, to be honest with you. Yeah, what can I say? The older you get, you forget things, and then eventually you'll remember them, and it's like, oh, crap. Well, so much for that. Damn memories. Because, see, even machines, as good and perfect as they're supposed to be, they start to lose stuff, too, you know? You think they're all perfect and everything, but they're not. You know? They can store up a bunch of information, and then eventually you got to erase things. But here's another thing: there's still some information that's in there, but it's hard to retrieve them. It's not that it's not that it's impossible to retrieve it. It's just hard to, because you got to be able to repair the drive and get all that off of there so that it takes it off there. Even though you delete it completely, or what it says in the system, quote unquote, it's not gone forever. You think it is, but it's not. A lot of it over time will go away because it can only handle so damn much. And believe it or not, what's in that core memory is there. It's got little data bytes that are in there, and you don't realize it. So, even a virus could pick it up and wouldn't even know. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see y'all in another episode. Until then,